Rangers open a homestand against the Detroit Tigers tomorrow night, and then Tuesday night is David Clyde night. If you haven't heard of David Clyde, then you need to hear his story. And for those of us who were Rangers fans from day one, David Clyde holds a special place in our sports memories. Inside an unair-conditioned corrugated metal building that houses the American pastime batting cages in the Houston suburb of Spring, you'll find David Clyde.
I love working with kids. It gives me an opportunity to help pass on to kids what came to me very naturally. There you go. We want our weight just inside our back leg.
Pitching came very naturally for David Clyde, who had shoulder replacement surgery last month. In fact, 50 years ago, David Clyde was the greatest 18-year-old pitcher the state of Texas has ever seen. Better than Ryan, Clemens, Wood, and Kershaw. At Houston Westchester High School, Clyde threw 9 no-hitters, and his senior year had a 0.18 earned run average. The worst team in baseball, the Rangers, selected him #1 overall in the 1973 draft.
9 no-hitters. No one does that. You know, he was like the Nolan Ryan of high school baseball.
Tom Greaves should know. The former Rangers general manager was David Clyde's teammate 50 years ago Tuesday. That's when 18-year-old David Clyde went straight from high school to the major leagues. I am still mad that I had to go to my Little League practice June 27, 1973, and I wasn't at Arlington Stadium to watch your debut.
You're not one of the purported 43 million people that were there that night.
Actually, there were 35,698, the first sellout crowd in Rangers history. Clyde infusing new life into a last-place Rangers lineup most fans couldn't name without a program.
You've got the best high school pitcher in the country pitching against a very good major league lineup. And while he's warming up, camera guys are right next to him watching him warm up. Guys have got their pads practically talking to him while the poor guy is warming up. And we're just watching this going, thank God that's not me.
I don't think to this day or before then there'd ever been a major league game delayed because of traffic.
15 minutes late, David Clyde's first pitch came at 7:45. And after walking the first 2 Minnesota Twins batters, the young lefty put on a show.
Clyde looks, Clyde winds, Clyde throws, got him! Check swing, Heisel out.
Clyde strikes out the side in the first inning.
Swing and a miss, got him. Second time, Clyde has nailed Mitterwald, the Twins cleanup batter.
We started to pitch and go, whoa, this kid looks good.
Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 7 strikeouts for Clyde. Clyde has retired 6 in a row.
The rookie gives up just 1 hit and strikes out 8 in 5 innings and gets a 4-3 win.
You couldn't argue with someone who said that's the greatest moment in Ranger history.
Hey, this is what I've lived my life for. I mean, for this moment. And so, not much, you know, all of a sudden here I am in the middle of my dream of dreams, and not many people ever get that opportunity to live their dream of dreams, and I got to.
Bob Short was broke. People say that it saved the franchise, and, you know, people will say, oh, it saved the franchise. Come on. But maybe it did. You know, the guy's broke. He's got no money, can't pay his bills, and we drew 35,000 fans.
Clyde would win 4 games over the next 2 months, with manager Whitey Herzog nurturing him along.
Whitey, and still to this very day, means the world to me. Whitey was the architect of the '69 Mets. He was the one who drafted Nolan Ryan and Tom Seaver and those guys. He's the guy who put that ball club together. And so I think had Whitey remained with the Rangers, that possibly things might have been different.
Instead, in September, David Clyde's dream became a nightmare when owner Bob Short fired Whitey and hired Billy Martin.
Billy didn't like young players. I was a young player, strike 1. Billy didn't like pitchers. I was a pitcher, strike 2. And maybe the biggest strike against me, Billy wanted to be the star. He wanted to be the ringmaster. And because of the situation at that time, I was. I got down on myself and maybe at times didn't take the best care of myself, but on the other hand, when I wanted to work on my craft and try to get better, I wasn't allowed to.
Under Billy Martin, Clyde went 3-9 in 1974, then spent 3 years in the minors before being traded to Cleveland and retired from baseball at age 26.
I'd already been through 2 marriages at the time. I was getting ready to get married a 3rd time. I had an opportunity to go in business with my in-laws, and also having come back after my 2nd shoulder operation, became somewhat disenchanted with the game again. It wasn't fun for me anymore.
Clyde had a successful career as vice president of McCauley Lumber Company in Tomball. But what is fun for David Clyde now is coaching young pitchers.
So here 50 years later, do you have fond memories of June 27th, 1973?
Yes, that was a very fond night, but very bittersweet night too, because when I look back on it, it was actually the beginning of the end. If I were able to do it all over again, I would probably tell the Rangers, and of course 50 years ago, I would have blackballed myself if I said this, but do not sign me. I mean, I'm very grateful for everything the Rangers have done for me over the years, giving me the opportunity, but it might have been quite possibly the worst organization I could have been with.
I always blame Bob Short for that. Obviously, it was an economic decision to put him in the big leagues, and that was successful. But what it did to him and what it did to his career was not fair. I firmly believe that he would have been a top-of-the-rotation starter and have a chance to win 150 to 200 games. There's no doubt in my mind.
I know you're a man of faith.
Mm-hmm.
What is it that you've learned personally from that whole experience and what you've been able to carry through the rest of your life?
Nobody, once you leave the protective umbrella of your home, your parents' home, there's only one person going to look out after you, and that's yourself. And if you're going to sit back and have a pity party, you're going to be a very unhappy individual over time. I've been a very blessed individual throughout my entire life. I can't change anything in the past, but I can sure as heck learn from it and move forward.
For those of us who grew up in that time span and were Ranger fans early on, the first seminal moment of the relevancy for the Rangers was when David Clyde made that debut on June 27, 1973. I still have friends. We get together and we talk about that night, that moment. That's something else that you have.
Well, thank you. You got to be a little bit different. Got a lot to be thankful for. And it's nice to be remembered. That it all wasn't for nothing. And how I hear periodically how they aren't going to do to another young man what they did with me. So, even though there's bittersweet memories, there were an awful lot of good things. A whole bunch.
Clyde looks, Clyde winds, Clyde throws, got him!
50 years later, 5 shoulder surgeries later, David Clyde is still pitching. It's just underhanded these days to his 19-month-old Doberman Sadie Mae III. And just like Sadie Mae, this 68-year-old grandfather holds tightly and will never let go of all the good things baseball has given him.
I gotta go back to work. I'd play with you, but I gotta go back to work.
I'm surrounded by nothing but blessings.
Awesome work from CBS Sports Texas photojournalist Bill Ellis. By the way, David says Sadie Mae goes everywhere he goes, so maybe she will be there with him on Tuesday night as the Rangers honor him. David can't throw the first pitch, so he will let his closer do the honors. Bill Gogolewski got a 4-inning save on that night 50 years ago Tuesday.